All right, I wanted to make a study video because I'm grading these box and whisker plot things and realizing a lot of people are a little confused about the concepts. So I'm looking at the top problem here that shows on this page. It says a statistician is collecting data on heights of basketball players over the years. The box and whisker plot data show the results, and they ask you what's the range. Okay, the range here is, if you think about the idea of range, it's always the high value minus the low value. So that's what we're going to think here too. The range is basically high value, I'll just put HIGH, minus low value. Well, our high value is where this dot ends up right here. It's at 76. That's called our maximum value. And then I'm going to subtract our minimum value, and our minimum value is where the low dot is at 68, and 76 minus 68 is 8. I'm using some of your work just to show the problems, especially if you got it right, just so others could see the problem here. So you'll see this was off somebody's paper that did it correctly. So high value, 76 minus low value. This is your minimum, or your low value. Your high value is here. Your maximum is 76. Your median here would be 72, just to kind of just talk about this graph. This would be Q3. Q3 is what we call the upper quartile, and it looks like it would probably be 74 here because it's between 72 and 76. And this value right here would be Q2, which would be your lower quartile. And it would be, in this case, looks like 70. Okay? Okay, I'm going to use this one for the other examples that I really wanted to make sure you had down for the test. I'm going to just make up a problem because you didn't have, I want to make sure you know where the median is. Let's talk first. They ask which one of the problems that a lot of people missed is this problem. And there is one on the test that asks you which has a minimum value that is higher. Don't know why that's not sticking like it needs to. So the minimum value that's higher, remember our minimum is where this lower dot is. So I have a minimum here, and it looks like Lakewood's minimum is 20. And the minimum for Sparrow Down looks like it's halfway between 20 and 30, so it's 25. Which one of these values is higher? Well, Sparrow Downs is higher, and that's the one that this person marked. So the one with a higher value is Sparrow Down. A lot of you put Lakewood. And there was another problem just like this on your set of problems where it asks you where's the higher minimum, and a lot of you missed that one as well. So just remember the minimum is that where that lower dot is, and they want the one that's higher. Well, Sparrow Down had the higher one. Now another question that's going to get asked on your test, if I'm going to use this one as an example for it because you really didn't have one, ask you which one has a higher median. Well, if you remember, the median value is the one that's on that bar in the middle of the box. So this median value, it looks like it's 30. And this median value looks like it's 35. So who had the higher median value? Sparrow Down had the higher median value. So I just wanted to kind of throw these out there. These are like the ones I ask on the test. They're the same type of questions. There may be a different graph to look at. But just want to make sure you guys had a chance to look at these particular things since they were things that gave people trouble on the homework.